Hello and welcome everybody. I am Flower Power 718 and joining me today is Bob Pineapple. How you doing today?
I'm doing great. It's a late one, but can't wait to get this one started.
I mean, it's so late I almost forgot about my name change, but how is everybody? We're looking forward to this race between Vennicus, ratlifTheRat, Nimanva, and ScarletShadoww. So yeah, this also I don't think that's hold on.
Yeah, I think wow, we're getting a hurt more start here. Yeah, so continuing our week one, as we kind of barrel our way toward the weekend here. We've got 3 races, of course, tomorrow, and there's going to be a whole lot of action happening. But things are starting to shape up here in the beginning of the Winter League tournament. And for those who are unaware of our flag set for this week, we've called it Underground Jungle, which includes the Stair Shuffle, which means stairs can go anywhere, random XP requirements, random chest locations, although no shuffled chests, which means that our 3 search spots are going to have their vanilla items. Speed hacks, no keys, Tri-State Summer Sale, that is for each individual item. Tri-State Treasure Guards, that is for each individual item. Yet again, very small map and very fast XP. Most of these seeds have kind of rounded themselves out to a little under an hour, but you never know. We've had a couple of slogs, too.
Oh, yes. And with me being on commentary, it's probably going to be a slog.
Well, that would just be really fitting since we're starting this thing so late. Why don't we just go till the sun comes up?
I don't think my boyfriend would appreciate that.
Oh, fair enough. And we're off. Here in the very beginning, we're going to get our peak. Here now, of course, because of the non-shuffled chests, our beginning here, we're going to have gold, we're going to have a torch, and our back chest is also going to have gold because there's no keys.
Yep. Oh, let's see this crazy seed. Okay, well, we've got shuffled chests going there. Got 3 chests in the, or no, 2, yeah, it is 3.
It is 3, it looks like. So we're going to have more gold. We're going to have more gold.
And this is going to be a glitch chest, I think. No?
Nope, it's going to be Dragon Scale.
Let's see if Vennicus gets the gold grind.
Ratlif has gone ahead and gained a level, 13 power, 6 speed, 3 hit points, and 11 magic.
Yep, and there's a cave there and a town. And also, Scarlet just got some gold.
Nimanva has found a guarded chest here over on the east side of Tantagol. There's a wizard, so a key item.
Yep. And there's Breckenary. Oh, how fitting for a first town.
About a half off large shield. Ratlif's going to grab that immediately.
Yep.
Magic armor is not quite 50%, but close to 50% off.
There's leather armor. So, yeah, this could be interesting. Level 5 already, so that early levels. That doesn't necessarily. Oh, there's another chest.
More gold in the Breckenary chest. Yep.
So, as far as the treasure guards, I think they can only guard the 3 key items, being the stones, the harp or the token, and Erdrick's armor or Erdrick's sword, right?
I think it's also possible for them to guard the death necklace. I'm not 100% on that, but
yeah,
I believe so.
Might be. Yeah, I think it might be. 7733, I think that was. Okay, Beta says no, death necklace is not.
Ah, no. Okay. Yeah, so the early level's coming pretty quickly here, with Ratlif already up to level 6. And of course, with starting with Hurt More, grinding a little less important here in the early going.
Hey, there's a sleep spell.
That could come in handy. Ratlif has now found Rimmelder, which, of course, since this is a no-key flag set, not as useful unless there's chests here, and so far there are none. There's one here on the inner side.
Well, I mean, there's usually only one chest in Rimmeldar. Gold.
Yep, with the random chest locations, there can be up to 3 in Rim, but only 1 today, and not much to it.
Yep.
And Vennicus about to make the same discovery.
Wonder if Ratlif's gonna go, like, when Ratlif's gonna go get that key item, whatever it may be.
So Nim heading to the basement. Oh, we have the top of Grave. Couple of potential random chest locations there.
Also, to all new runners and old returning runners, yes, you should play this. This is really fun. If you like Flower Power's definition of fun. AKA Math Girl. Is, yeah, I like some, spicy seeds.
Yeah, we're always welcoming new runners here. Alright, so Nimanva gets sent home, unfortunately, before checking out the totality of the top floor of Grave, but it looks like the 2 random chest locations that can be in top floor were not activated, so just needs to head to the east side of there to see if the 3 regular ones are in play.
Yep.
Ratlif already at level 10, meanwhile.
Yep, with only 232 experience. 290 is gonna bring him another level at least. That looks like more than 1 level. No, that's 1 level, that's really huge. Holy cow. Did you see those?
Yep, a definitely interesting leveling curve we have going on here right now. Oh, Nim takes another death in top of Grave. Vennicus, meanwhile, goes all the way through, finds the bottom floor of Erdrick's, just a torch.
Fitting for Erdrick's to be garbage.
So we're about 6.5 minutes into this seed, and already we can see that strength on Ratlif's side is already up to 89. We're in the orange there. Also for agility, 104 attack power, and that's just with a copper sword. So with Erdrick's sword, we'd basically be at go attack power.
Ooh, sorry. Man, that's so weird. 385 experience, we're at level 12. And we potentially know where 2 of our key items are.
And speaking of Erdrick's sword, Nimanva finds it.
Oh, down in the basement?
Down in the basement.
And we're maybe gonna find out what's, at the one in Tantegel.
Ratlif attempts to see what's in that treasure chest, but nothing doing. I imagine Nim is headed that direction. Oh no, headed back down to the basement. Interesting. Maybe, Ratlif giving it another go. Ooh, but that DL2 breath on that wizard.
Oof. Oh god, what if that's the armor under there?
That would be fantastic. Oh, steps away from the main chests in top of grave, Nim goes down.
Oh no.
That's true. Chat pointing out rightfully, yeah, it cannot be armor in this flag set, actually. Armor will be in Hawks,
right.
guaranteed.
That's so boring.
So it's gotta be, I guess, harp or stones. Since we know where sword is.
I find the whole vanilla chest kind of pointless, because it's like, you know where 3 things are. And it's like, what's even the point of that? Oh well. That's above my pay grade. Also, that might be a treasure guard, that Mansion Wyvern.
It certainly was.
It was.
Which basically guarantees the harp is in that chest that wizard is guarding.
Yep. It does, because we know where the sword is, we know where the stones are. The token's gonna be vanilla, the armor's gonna be vanilla.
So, 2 of our plot coupons are in Tangigo, 1 in the castle itself, 1 in the basement, and then, of course, we know the coordinates are tokens, so we know where everything is, except, of course, we have not found Cantlin yet. Yeah, this could very well be a jet seed.
And there's sword for Ratlif.
Yep, Ratlif's got it now, which is gonna bump that attack power all the way up to 129. No more worries there.
Nope. Chat, I wouldn't call Jet yet. We're still at 59 MP.
Certainly a jet to the mid-game, at least. Though the levels have stopped coming quite so frequently here once we've hit 12.
I mean, to be fair, we got 11 levels and under 400 experience, so...
Yeah, there's bound to be a level gap of some distance coming up at some point. Vennicus takes down the wizard. And there's the silver harp.
Alright, so we know where everything is.
So it's a matter of locating Hawksness and locating Cantlin.
See, this is why I don't like the vanilla locations. It's just like, it takes the fun away.
Vennicus braving the basement of Tantagle now. He took down the wizard without Erdrick's sword. Ratlif finds the harp turning cave, but unfortunately because he has not fought the wizard yet, can't make that exchange. Scarlet's going to preemptively save Gwaelin, looks like, in anticipation of the coordinates.
Well, that, and moreover, you get to know how much experience to your next level whenever you please.
Yeah, very useful in this flag set for sure. Especially if trying to make the decision between do I try now or gain another level.
Yep. Especially at the end game.
And there's the big C on Ratlif's screen.
Yep.
All 4 of our runners now at level 12. Ratliff pokes his head into, looks like Mountain Cave. And then up to this town, which is Cantlin.
Hey, there's 13 at 1074 experience.
Oh, not too bad then.
Might be before that, but that's where Vennicus is right now. I missed what its stats were, though.
Yeah, I didn't quite catch it. Alright, Ratliff going to head down to check coordinates.
Yep.
And we'll see how convoluted these are. If at all. Alright, looks like 55 north, 23 east.
Oh my goodness, that's a distance for a small map.
Yeah, for a very small map at that. Ratliff gonna go ahead and take the Death Warp, and I'm guessing gonna go ahead and try and count it out. Maybe head over to fight the Wizard as well.
Oh, cool. 234 to level 14.
So one thing to keep in mind here, of course, is that our runners are finding all the key items without having to dive very deep into anything, which means that Charlock could get really interesting with Stair Shuffle on.
Oh, yes, it could. Oh, I love it.
Alright, so 13 is where Healmore showed up as well, so check that off the list. The coordinate count is a little interesting just because this map has a lot of water. It's very, very much an archipelago. Yeah, nothing in the back room of Garenham. That is unusual, even for random chest locations.
So I guess the only thing we're potentially looking for as far as in the back of places is swamp. Potentially, anyway.
Yep, and that is swamp north of the back of Garenham. Nim is there right now.
More like Garenham. I love it. Petition to rename Garenham to Baronham, please.
So were it not for the 68 MP at level 14, we would pretty much be at go stats here, but that is not enough Healmores just yet.
Sayaka is saying it had a chest. One of the Baron hamsters. Oh, chat, you're too much. And there's 1, 3, 5, 7. It's a level.
It indeed is a level. Not much more than that.
I mean, I've seen worse levels. I've seen, I think it was 10 XP across 11 levels before, starting at like 4 or 5, or strength, sorry, starting at 4 or 5 strength. So, yeah. Yeah. Welcome, Destiny of a Dragon Warrior and Raiders. Thank you for the raid.
Yeah, thank you guys. Alright, Nim has also saved Gwaelin. Looks like Ratlif has the same idea. And Vennicus also.
Yep. Can't really fault that.
Nope, all 4 of our runners going for the GPS.
I think it's a pretty common play in this flag set because, well, stat level knowledge stuff.
Yeah, I would tend to make the play unless the coordinates are, you know, like single or even low double digits. Having that extra knowledge, of course, of knowing when your next level is, I think is worth the burn if it's a longer count.
I'm still waiting for the 0-0 day. I know it's happened before, but I wasn't there for it.
So one thing we have not found yet, I do not believe any of our runners have located Hawksness, which is where the armor is.
Indeed.
All of them, of course, have heal more, so could probably handle whatever's there, but it's a matter of finding it. Alright, so we're getting multiple Gwaelin turn-ins.
When are we gonna see how much XP to the level 15?
Looks 831 on ScarletShadow's screen.
Oh god, so about 2,500.
About 2,500 looks like, yep. Both Ratlif and Scarlet on the token hunt. And there's Hawksness. Scarlet making a beeline.
Alright, what's it gonna be? Golem.
Golem.
And an excellent move. Hurt more.
Hurt more. That critical hit was great.
Armor.
There's the armor. And Scarlet decides, well, I guess I'm gonna grind here. Oh, but Golems also have sleep.
Oh. Well then.
And no stop spell, our runners. Oh dear. Slept and wrecked.
Dear to dear. Well, we ain't grinding there until we get stop spell.
No, definitely not. I believe the spike tile in Swamp was a stone man, so that's not exactly a great possibility either. So Scarlet has all 3 plot coupons.
Yep, that's true. And, I mean, Aaron's got it right. He's got it everything, so it's just grind, go, potentially, scout out Sharlock.
Meanwhile, Ratlif has hit 15 and has now also hit 16. The magic points have finally gone... Okay, we got 81 MP. That's 10 heal mores.
I think it's... Let's see, that's... 9 to 19... 10 heal mores. So, let's see, that's... Average of 14... 140... Yeah, yeah, it's doable. I think it's go.
Yeah, it's very doable. I don't think it's 100%, but it's pretty close.
What was the HP again? Let's see. It was 130. Yeah, it's go. It's go time. As soon as Ratlif gets the token and the armor, but 16 is absolutely go level.
Yeah, Death Necklace would put it over the top for sure, but at 136 HP, you're banking on a couple doubles even if you roll low.
Death Necklace is unnecessary at this point, I think. Because you're looking at 140 average, so that's, you know, 1 to 2 doubles. With 136 HP, you can probably get a triple just, you know, off the start.
Ratlif into Hoxus now. Gonna go grab the armor. I believe our only outstanding town now is Cole. I don't think any runner has located that.
I mean, there's no real need to at this point.
No, definitely not.
Also, Scarlet is ready to go hunt in Sharlock.
Although, yes, as RG365 is pointing out in chat, with that those Wombo combo golems and one of those guarding the armor, as Ratlif has just found out and left empty-handed, having the fairy flute might be helpful. Scarlet, of course, got away with it because of a really nice crit.
But at 16, you've got Stop Spell anyway.
Very true. I think Ratlif, that was the first time he'd seen a golem, and got slept immediately.
Yep. I think Stop Spell will be sufficient. I don't think that's going to be where we're grinding to 16, but Vennicus and Ratlif already have 16 anyway. Nimanva is still at 14.
Yep, and headed toward the Spike Tile and Hoxus. Nim also does not have the Stones of Sunlight yet, and we know that the Stones of Sunlight are in the top floor of Grave.
Alright, and look where Scarlet's at.
Yep, right in and headed to the right first. Good man.
Watch this be a rabbit hole in the left side, just be a direct route down to the bottom.
Vennicus is currently in top floor of Mountain Cave, which he does not need to be in, but he doesn't know that the key item he's really looking for is back in Tanticle.
Also, something happened and Scarlet's back out of Sharlock. Right side's a dud.
Yeah, I found a dead in there, I think, and is maybe heading out to top back off.
Not a bad idea. I mean, how far of a dive do you do before you decide not to back out and regain resources before go on to
Honestly,
Dragon Lord?
In this flag set, especially if I haven't had to make any dives prior to Sharlock, I'm gonna assume Sharlock is just a massive underground complex, and I'm probably gonna push all the way till I find the basement before backing out.
No, I'm saying, like, how far do you have to dive before you decide that it's not worth backing out before going to DL2?
Ooh, good question. With only 81 MP, that sort of makes it call for me, but, I don't know. I'd have to go with my gut. Game time decision.
It's fair.
Oh, never mind. Nim does have the stones. We just did not realize it earlier. So, okay. Nim's got everything now.
Perfect. And Vennicus doesn't have token or stones. Oof.
Yeah, unfortunately, Vennicus doesn't realize that the stones are in the Tanticle basement, top floor of Grave, and so he's currently kind of going on a wild goose chase through Mountain.
Hey, there was just a random chest sitting there in the middle of the pathway. Okay.
Nim is going in. Also going to the right first, which we know is a dud.
I mean, that from what I've heard, that's the meta.
Oh yeah, I always go
Also,
right.
Aaron, how in the heck do you know what all these caves are?
Aaron knows all of these. So now it's going to come down to exploration luck here in Sharlock.
Here's Nimanva deciding to, well, I guess having to back out. I guess that's fair.
Lots of red dragons that Scarlet's running into here.
So I guess Nimanva deciding that that path isn't working? Or doesn't want to do the rabbit hole and is deciding to see if the third one's gonna be worthwhile or a dead end?
Yeah, I think he's making a play here.
I like this. Because that's a lot of rabbit holing if it doesn't lead anywhere.
Yeah, deciding that, you know what, I'll come back here if it's absolutely necessary, but let's see if maybe it's not necessary.
Even if it's not the right play, it's the right play. If you ask me.
Yep, I support it. Alright, Ratliff now getting the rainbow drop.
I personally am very much not a fan of rabbit holing when it's avoidable.
Scarlet dead ends at Mountain 2.
I guess Nimanva also dead ends. So, yeah, it's that really awful rabbit holes that's got the answer.
Yep, left side is the definite way to go.
You know, I'll be honest, I could never do this because there's just too many options.
Now, hopefully, Scarlet has been paying attention to, once he does find the basement, the route, because he's gonna have to leave, because he's been burning MP. So this is not
I'm sure he's aware of that. I'm sure He's aware of that.
Vennicus is still on the hunt for the Stones of Sunlight, and you just feel bad because they're there in Tantagle.
Yeah. Did he never check the for that chest there?
He so yeah, the stones were in the basement, which is the top of grave, but I think he missed one of the random chest locations that actually had the stones.
Oh no, it's gonna take him so long to go back there. Oh, Vennicus, no.
Well, he's back now, so hopefully...
Stones couldn't have been vanilla. Stones and vanilla is in the freebie cave. Or do you mean like a vanilla chest? That might have been what he meant. Never mind. Okay.
Alright, he's in, so... he's gonna find it and then probably feel bad about it. Ratliff, meanwhile, went to level 17, and there's no help in the MP department. Gained 3, not enough for another heal more.
I would check with Gwaylen to see how much experience I need for 18. Trying to make my decision based off that. Or just, you know, keep killing everything on your way down. That also works. Kinda committed to a second dive anyway.
Alright, Vennicus now has the stone.
There we go.
Scarlet finds it.
Yup. Time to go max things out.
Now the question will be, you know, because Scarlet has to go stay at an inn, and Nim is back in and knows it's on the left side, so can Nim find it in a single dive before Scarlet gets back?
Yeah, that is the question.
Oh, well, he just burned a heal more, so that may not be on the... in the cards.
Let's see, I mean, that's only 3 doubles required. On average.
$814 experience for Scarlet to get to 18.
I think Nim can still do this if he doesn't waste any more. Ooh, actually, wait. Yeah, this is getting real sketchy.
Yeah, it'd be dicey. It's possible, but dicey.
It's certainly possible. It's just... oh, I don't know.
Scarlet's back in, meanwhile, making his way back to the basement.
What is the Dragon Lord HP range here? Is it still 150 to 165, or?
Yes. Yeah, that is not different in this flag set.
I'm not sure which flag it is that changes the Dragon Lord. Like, yes, we say Chaos, but which of the Chaos flags is it that causes it?
Yeah,
Random enemy stats, thank you.
That's the one, yeah, random enemy stats. Scarlet in the basement. Barring Catastrophe, looking really good. We'll see what's on the spike.
Or pet slimes can live out their dreams of being red dragons. Yeah, and red dragons can be fluffy kittens.
That's my favorite when that happens.
Maybe they're baby red dragons. Still haven't gotten their teeth yet.
Alright, the spike tile is an AK-47.
Hey! Well.
I was hoping for a Wombo Golem, but okay.
Alright, let's see this fight.
Looking real good for Scarlet here.
Yep. Thou art a fool.
It's a stop spell.
Aw, how cute. And that went easily. Alright.
No back attack.
There's an opening attack. Oh, that's a low roll, though.
Better.
That's a mid-roll.
Opening double. That's a 36 now.
That's 53.
Mm-hmm.
68.
Another double. Yeah, this is good.
83. 99.
Another double.
118.
Scarlet is home free, barring a miss menu.
Yeah. 129. 140. Should be 1 to 2 more. 154, and this should do it.
There it is.
So
Get your GGs out in chat. ScarletShadoww is going to take first.
So it's somewhere between 155 and 165.
Nimanva, meanwhile, just finished the spike and is headed into his Dragon Lord fight. "40 minutes and 46 seconds is the official time on ScarletShadoww. With Nimanva right behind.
Alright, let's see this fight. 14, we got an average hit. 26. 44. 57. 71. 85. 96. 112. 127. This is gonna be kind of tight. 140. Yeah, he's good. 147 right now. 159. So it's 160 to 165.
Yep, so we know it's 160 or north of that. And GG's.
GG.
Nimanva.
And finishing with a 42.58.
So just a little over 2 minutes behind ScarletShadoww.
Right, Nimanva will also be joining us.
All right, we should have ScarletShadoww shortly, and here we are. Joining us now in the commentary booth, we have ScarletShadoww. Scarlet, GG, well run, and also joining us is Nimanva. Well done, GG.
Thank you much.
Jeez. So, any first thoughts?
That was a really fast seed with everything pretty easy to find, so I was pretty scared the entire time that I was going to get caught.
But, pretty nice, easy level gains, other than 12 to 13, I think it was, really.
Yeah, ran a great race. And yeah, with everything kind of just being there in the beginning, how much were you thinking about the fact that, well, I'm not having to dive anything, how bad is Charlotte going to be?
I knew it was going to be bad, and I know that with 80 MP and, well, like at least at level 16 at 81 MP, if I use a Radiant, I lose a heal more, and at that point, it was kind of iffy, because my defense wasn't that great. So after I got kind of caught by red dragons immediately, I'm just like, forget this, I'm just going to fight my way through them, find my way through the shuffle, and once I got the path, I'm outsiding and going, and I managed to grind all the way to 17 through Charlock, and that gave me just enough MP and a little extra strength to make it easy at the end.
Yeah, it definitely worked out for you. Nimanva, what thoughts on the seed? How do you think it went for you?
You might be muted. I'm not sure.
Yeah, we're not quite hearing.
I see him lighting.
Sorry about that.
There we go.
I double muted myself. I muted myself on OBS and on my headset.
That's impressive.
So I did really bad to start with, I thought, and then I started getting into it, and then the rest of the seed went pretty well. Charlock was annoying, but I did it in one. Well, I left every few moments because I kept using magic points, and I finally just, when I went down the right path, went once all the way down. I had, I think, 64 magic points when I fought the Dragon Lord.
Yeah, you went in with that 64. It still worked out for you, luckily. The rolls were with you.
Yeah, I thought I'd get a few doubles, so I thought I'd be fine.
Yeah, the HP total definitely came in clutch for everybody.
What level did you go at, Nim?
16.
Okay.
I as I was walking around the grave, was it grave 2? That has the middle staircase where you had to go. Yeah. I walked up and I went to the first staircase and went, that's not it. And I started and I'm like, I should go down and do the middle staircase now. And I'm like, no, let's do the outside and then we'll go do that because there's 3 more out here. And sure enough, it was the middle staircase.
That feels so bad.
Always the way.
Hey, it worked.
With the way I was feeling, I'm happy with second place. GG, Scarlet.
GG to you as well. Good race.
Yeah, you guys both ran a great race, finished within 2 minutes of each other. Well done. Meanwhile, we've got 2 runners still in here. Ratlif and Vennicus are both in Charlock, and Ratlif seems to be having a little bit of a time trying to locate the right path to the basement, and yeah, it's kind of a doozy.
Vennicus apparently died before realizing he was in the right path. So...
I'll be honest, one of the reasons why I just kept going and tried it with only 64 magic points is because I don't think I could have remembered my way back down there.
Yeah, that's fair.
Hey, you cut it close, but it worked. That's all that counts, right?
Oh, Vennicus is headed towards the center staircase.
Okay.
So far, so good.
Oh, there's the judge's table. How cute.
Did anybody do a lot of diving on the overworld? I rarely stepped into caves because, well, after one foray into grave, that was pretty much it.
None of you did except for Vennicus, because Vennicus did not immediately find the Stones of Sunlight in top of grave in Tantagle, so he ended up diving mountain for a little bit.
Yeah, Vennicus has had a quite unfortunate go of things this seed. Died in Sherlock, it sounds like. Had trouble with the stones. Not quite sure what happened there, but you know, things happen. But both the other runners are in Sherlock right now with full equipment on level 17. Apparently Vennicus found the fighter's ring somewhere, probably mountain.
Yeah, I believe when he was diving mountain, managed to fish that up.
Also, I like to play using Radiant.
Yeah, especially when you're not used to traversing some of these floors from the direction that we're traversing them from.
Oh yeah, half the time I was looking at where I came out of a place and was like, where is this?
I was trying to move around for a little bit without Radiant, but after I got into Grieve 2, I realized that it was probably better to just find the pathway than to try to walk in the dark with just a torchlight.
Uh-oh. Apparently Ratliff's written things off. Tell me he didn't write off the correct pathway.
Vennicus finds the basement.
Yay! Okay.
Honestly, considering the difficulty Vennicus had in getting and locating the Stones of Sunlight, this would represent a real snipe for him moving into third here, because for most of the race it looked like he was going to come in fourth.
Also, oof, sounds like Ratliff's having a bit of a rough time with encounter luck. Did we ever find out how much XP for level 18 we needed?
I checked it. It was about 800 more than 17.
Okay.
Ooh, Vennicus heel walking. Not sure I would have done that.
I think he can easily win this fight with level 17. He got a lot of strength.
Yeah, he's got 9 heel mores, 141. He's going to get a couple doubles here. Alright, moving into the DL2 fight is Vennicus. No back attack. An opening 18. You like to see it. And a double to go along with it. So, opening 30. With 30.
And a nice Hillmore, too. 45.
Another double. It's looking real good. 60.
60. Well, I think he's pretty much got this at this point. 76.
Just high rolls like crazy for Vennicus.
Uh, 92. 106. 119. 136. Yeah, he's got this in the bag.
Yeah, no sweat at all.
151. So this next one
Has done it.
That covered the sweep.
GG's to Vennicus, who will take third.
How much HP did the Dragon Lord had? I swear I counted 164. And then heal more for safety and then swung.
So sure I saw 160. I saw 155 on Shadow and 160 on... 160. Or, no, 154. Yeah.
Yeah, we're seeing it now. It was 160. It's going to be a final time for Vennicus of 53 minutes, 39 seconds to take third. And good job for Vennicus, kind of coming from behind here to pull third out. And Vennicus will be joining us shortly.
Okay, Ratliff saying that. Just chat. Yep.
Yep, so I think we're going to get an official forfeit from Ratliff here shortly.
I don't blame Ratliff if they decide to forfeit.
All right, we've got Vennicus on standby here.
Ratliff has forfeit.
And joining us now, Vennicus. Vennicus, GG. Thoughts on the seed?
It was a Zoom seed besides that labyrinth that was Sharlock there that I was pretty sure I wasn't going to make it through that second time.
Yeah, it was quite a doozy. And congratulations, by the way, because, you know, you had a little more trouble than the other three runners locating the Stones of Sunlight. But once you found them, you were able to kind of get yourself back into things and really finish with a great time. So good job.
Yeah, I kind of gapped on that because I forgot I got murdered in grave at first, so I missed those chests at the top there. So I was going through the end. I'm like, wait, what? Oh no.
We've all been there.
So I knew I wasn't gonna get first or even close, but at least I managed to finish it up, like in sub-hour even, so I can't complain.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this was definition of a jet for sure.
So Ratliff and chat, GG. Sorry about that kind of awful Sharlock.
Yeah, we knew it was coming because nobody had to dive hardly anything.
Yeah, I was kind of expecting it with like dead ends and one floors here and there. And also, vanilla tablet? Tablet leading to second floor tablet?
Yeah, very interesting.
Like, is this even randomized? What's going on here?
I never looked at the stairway down from tablet.
Hey, Ratliff, I don't know if I'd say that. I would be playing it as if I had never played the game before if I did this flag set, so...
Yeah, honestly, this race, a lot of things were fairly even the whole way through. The Stones of Sunlight bit with Vennicus notwithstanding, but even once that got corrected, there wasn't a whole lot of time difference between everybody's first move into Sharlock. It really did become Sharlock as the great equalizer here.
I don't know if anyone was counting, but I think I made Beta proud with the amount of run blocks those Star Wyverns did to me. I think there was at least a dozen run blocks to Star Wyverns with over 80 agility. And, you know, I know he's tracking, but I'm pretty sure he's proud that he's not the only one with that type of luck.
Red Dragons were nasty to us all, I'm sure. I got blocked a bunch of times my first try through.
And Beta thing, I saw Nim walk into rakes with wizards and 79 agility. That's true. Beta pointing out that, yeah, the joys of 79 agility were coming back to haunt.
Yeah, the wizards with Dragonlord breath. That sucked.
Yeah.
Well, that reminds me, I was in Graves, I died to the werewolf guarding the one item. Then I went back, killed him, got over to the magic wyvern and died to him for the other item. So I had 2 deaths in Grave because of that.
And then how about the Wombo Golem guarding the armor?
I never saw that.
I learned early because right at the beginning of the seed, a golem ambushed me, sleeped in herp mode, so I knew going right into that to stop spell that golem. So, yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, it was definitely rough for a couple.
Yeah, I got to him before I got stop spell, so I killed the first one with a crit and then another swing, and then I'm like, okay, sweet, 350, let's grind, and then I got slept and wrecked immediately.
I was glad I decided not to try to grind those.
Yeah, not the greatest, and I do not believe anyone ever. No runner located Cole, so no flute.
I ran into Cole.
Oh, you did run into Cole. That's right.
Where was it?
If I recall, Cole was in the bottom right past Jerk.
Okay.
I last location Jerk, so.
Yeah, once I got there, I had the drop, and then I was in go mode, so I never looked past it.
Yeah, the downside of me getting murdered in Grave early is I was looking through all the other towns hoping that the stones were there rather than going into that mess again.
Well, a well-run race, guys. Any final thoughts on the seed or just the start of the league in general?
Well, it's great to be back in Winter League again because I started this time last year as a brand new runner, not even basically running a single seed before week 1 came around. So I just look forward to how well I've grown as a runner and see how this whole entire 5 weeks shake out. And I enjoy watching all the races, and hopefully everyone does fantastic. And it'll be the end of Winter League before we know it.
Well, Vennicus, I'm glad you're still around. I enjoyed our match during the summer tournament, and I thought you did well there. So I'm glad to see you're still hanging in.
Yeah, yet you're always somehow sick when we run, and you still beat me. One of these days we'll race when you're 100%.
I don't know if I play better 100%, to be honest.
I echo Vennicus because I started in Winter League last year as well, so this is also my first full year finishing up. Lots of fun. Winter League was a blast last year. I thoroughly enjoyed it and growing as a runner as the year went along. And I want to make sure that I thank everybody who put on the performance tonight. Thanks to our tracker, our restreamer, our commentators. We super appreciate it, especially at this super late hour Eastern time, hopping in and putting this together for everybody. So thank you much, all.
I definitely agree with that because we had a hard time finding a time for all of us to get together. So thank you very much.
Hey, this was fun. This was fun. I enjoyed doing these. And you know, I don't get to do commentary often, so even more so. Alright, well, any last thoughts before we hop a raid?
Well, let's make sure that everyone knows we've got 3 races running tomorrow, so a whole lot of week 1 action still to come. Then we're going to have, I believe, one final race on Sunday before we do the reveal of the week 2 groups. So definitely stay tuned for that.
Yep. Alright, well, with that, follow our runners, follow my co-commentator, follow the tracker and restreamer, and we'll see you next time. And we're rating Dr. Mr. Holmes. Night, everybody.